Hi everybody, welcome to Stadium Field here on the campus of Darien High School. This is Damian Andrew, the advisor for DAF Media. Yes, we were supposed to have a 4 o'clock start to this Darien Norwalk High School varsity field hockey game this afternoon, but because of travel issues for Norwalk High School, their bus was delayed. The game was delayed. We should be started here in about just under 9 minutes. Our play-by-play announcer this afternoon will be Cooper Puff, and our analyst will be Kari Johns. But I want to thank everybody for waiting patiently for this live stream broadcast of varsity field hockey on the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. So happy you are with us for what is now our 5th season on the air. DAF Media, a student-run volunteer program, and we are so happy to have all of you watching us this afternoon. So sit back, get ready for some live high school field hockey momentarily on the DAF Media Network.
Coming to you live on this picture-perfect September evening at the stadium field at Darien High School. Today we have some varsity field hockey. The Darien Blue Wave are up against the Norwalk Bears live on DAF Media Network. Hello folks, I'm Cooper Puff, and alongside me today will be Kari Johns, the JV Darien field hockey coach. Darien is coming off a 5-0 win against Wilton, hoping to continue that momentum in today's game. Norwalk is coming off a loss against Staples, the defending state champions from 2019, who beat Darien 4-2.
Led by Bo Medicus. We are, due to the late start, we're going to skip intros, so I ask everyone to please rise to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Pat forgot to put up the flag, so please face the scoreboard, and we will post the flag.
We should be getting started in a minute here. Just wrapped up the national anthem as both teams make their way onto the field.
Looks like Wave is going to be starting with the ball. They're in white, home white, on your screen from right to left, and the Norwalk Bears are going to be moving from left to right in your screen. Johns is starting with the ball. Morgan Massey is sending the ball through. And
here we go. Good luck, ladies.
Norwalk ball, they're going to take this quickly, see if they can generate some attack down their right side. It's a good stop there by Maddie Holt.
We'll stay Darien ball.
So Darien inside their offensive circle and not able to generate anything. It's going to be a loose possession to Norwalk. They're have it in their left back. See if they can clear out of their defensive end. So now Norwalk loses possession, goes back to Darien. Being transferred back. Going to try switch fields here. See if they can change the angle of the attack. It's a nice transfer ball, but again, lost possession, and it goes right to Norwalk, and they send it down the line. Should be Norwalk ball again. Right, Coach Seberg urging them to take that ball quickly before the Darien team has a chance to set up on their defense. Massey with the ball, sending it over to Captain Molly McGuckin. Just a nice job there by Kyle Latimer to pick that ball up. Should try to find the space there. And here's Hapgood. Great job in the Norwalk defense to stay nice and low. And so Darien earns her first attack penalty corner. So you're going to see 4 of the Norwalk defense stay back, and then Darien can have as many as they like up on the circle. This is opportunity for Darien to have numbers up and score a goal here. So this ball has to leave the circle first and come back in before it can be scored as a goal. We have Holt with the insert. Goes to Johns at the top of the circle, takes a direct hit, and goal.
Goal by Raina Johns, number 9.
So Holt with the assist as she inserted the ball, and Johns at the top of the circle just taking a direct shot.
Raina Johns opens the scoring. Assist on the play, Maddie Holt.
There's Holt again, sends a nice ball out to Latimer. Captain to captain. And she gets that ball over. Changes possession again, Norwalk ball, and Darien recovers possession here. It's a good transfer of field over to Wilkes. It's a great ball by Wilkes, and a good touch by Hapgood. Great job by Holt too. Oh, and unfortunately it hits McGuckin's feet inside the circle, so change possession again to Norwalk. So the official just signaling the point of where the foul was, where the ball needs to be taken. So that broke through the first line of Darien attack, defense, sorry. And it's going to be another possession turnover. We're seeing a lot of change possessions pretty quickly and not being able to maintain possession of the ball once the team has. So that's kind of what you look for in these matches. Kate DeMart coming down with some nice speed on the right sideline. And another turnover. So that ball goes back to Johns. Just going to send a ball right in and see if they can generate any attack here again. And another attack penalty corner called. So that APC is going to be called anytime there's a foul inside the circle or deliberately outside the circle, but this one was inside the circle. Holt again inserting the ball. Top of the circle we have Massey, Johns, looks like Ashley. Ball goes to Wilkes. She gets a great shot off, good timing. And out to Tinsdale. And nice rebound. So Johns with a long hit. She passes the ball over to Wilkes. That's another great ball in. Somebody looks like McGuckin touched that. So unfortunately, Darien didn't get a stick on it. It's another long hit. And John's taking the ball again, sending it over to Chian. And Wilkes coming in with that nice little pickup there. Some good work on stick work on Wilkes, but she gets beat, turns that ball over, and now it's Norwalk possession. They should be taking that ball back to the spot of the foul. And McGuckin finds her feet again. So if you're just joining us, we apologize for the late start. There's been a big issue with buses this year thus far because there's shortage of buses and or bus drivers, and so we're getting quite a late start here, but thank you for joining in on the Darien Athletic Foundation to tune into Blue Wave Field Hockey. And Norwalk just trying some little inside-outside passes here to try to generate some tack. DeMarc on the outside for the Wave, and she'll try to cross this ball over. Sends it back on a nice little pass, and it's good reception there. And nice save by the keeper. Another rebound. Here's Holt trying to maintain possession there, and yeah, it's a little bit of a foul there. So in goal for Norwalk today we have, I believe it's Sophie Tyanides. Morgan Massey going to send this ball back to John. So when they pull the ball like that, they just try to create some space to draw the defense in, and then it allows a better option and availability to counterattack with numbers up. Nice shot by Tinsdale, but she just loses it over the end line. So Norwalk just trying to get this ball out of here at any cost. They're under some pretty heavy attack here. There's Hapgood taking a shot. Looks like there wasn't a great angle there. So another turnover on Darien, and the Bears again will once again have an opportunity to get this out of their defensive 25. So that ball bleeds through, goes back to Johns.
The Norwalk Bears appear to be having a tough time controlling the ball.
Yeah, even when they gain possession, it's been difficult with the wave lines here to try to penetrate through, and they're doing a good job of if they lose possession to try to get it right back on the wave part. So that ball was just lifted up into the defense, creating some danger. Johns with a nice step up and carrying it outside, sends a ball in, but nobody to cut back for it. And again, Norwalk picks that ball up. See if the Bears can generate something here, but once again, Darien possession. So the Wave is up 1-0. We are just about 9 minutes into the first quarter. Games are now played in 4 15-minute quarters. Nice shot by Tinsdale to eliminate some of the Bears. Oh, nice stab.
I believe that it was Molly McGuckin on the goal and an assist by Ashley Stockdale.
Oh, Stockdale. I keep saying Tinsdale. Sorry. Thank you for that correction. Sorry, Stockdale.
Darien goal number 21, Molly McGuckin.
Yeah, it was a great ball. She drew the defense down low on the baseline and then tucked the ball back to Molly McGuckin, who had her feet positioned properly, and so she just received that ball without a backswing and pushed it right in. So great goal. Darien now up 2-0 with 9 minutes now completely have gone by in the first quarter.
Norwalk quickly turns it over back to Darien.
So here's Hapgood again. Nice job on Hapgood. Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, she looks like she dribbled out of bounds. This is the second time Darien is seeing Norwalk. There was a scrimmage early on in the season, and these opponents were able to kind of match up a little bit already. So not quite new to each other, but it's a nice job by Holt stepping in and using her body to shield that ball. It rolls up a bare stick, and so, oh, unfortunate. So Holt just took that hit right in outside the 25-yard line, and you can send that ball directly into the circle. She was looking for her teammate maybe to touch it to get a goal on, but fortunately no one there. Bears still trying to generate some attack, and there's some good support there by Holt. Nice ball down to
Ruthie
Miller, who's now in the match. Sends that ball out of bounds. So it looks like Miller has come in for Latimer. I think Norwalk looking to use kind of force to get this ball through. Anything, I think, to get it out of their defensive end at this point. It's a good ball by Johns out to the right, and we also have Brooke Bilodeau in for DeMarc on the right side. Oh, there's Wilkes. Yeah, that's a dangerous swing. Just kind of miss-hit the ball. Umpire once again just signaling for that ball to be taken at spot of the foul. So Darien is matching up pretty well with the Bears' attack here. You can see that they're
quickly turned over to Molly McGuckin.
And Molly takes a direct shot. The keeper, Tyanidis, makes a great save there.
Ruthie Miller was on the shot there.
This is going to be a long hit, coming in at 25. For those of you that are new to field hockey, this ball's got to be carried 5 meters before it enters into the circle, and no one touches that ball again. So we're getting quite a few balls in the net, but unfortunately not touched inside that circle, which has to happen by an offensive stick. That's a good ball. Unfortunately, no one there to receive that. Ball back to Johns again. Again, changing the... It's a great ball over to the right side. There's Bilodeau, makes a touch on it. And Wave will remain in possession. Sapgood again. Oh, and she did a great job. They were anticipating that pass up again last time for the last goal, and so the goalkeeper just left a little sliver of space on the post. And Hapgood able to slip it through.
Darien goal, Ryan Hapgood.
So we just have 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter, and Wave up 3-0.
Norwalk definitely gonna have to value more possessions as they give it away right there.
So McGuckin just getting her stick in there, creating a foul. And then on a free hit, the opposition needs to, well, everyone needs to move 5 yards away, and Darien was not 5 yards away, so the official giving that ball over as it should be. Ball transferred over to Johns. And she's finding Wilkes on the right side of the field. Great inside ball. Nice job on McGuckin cutting back for that ball. And there's a good stop by Norwalk.
McGuckin was trying to find Ryan Hapgood right in front of the goal.
Looks like Safino, Katie Savino is now in the match as well. Right in the center of the field. Here's Norwalk with some potential give and goes coming down the field. They're doing great, and it's just broken up by Johns. Holt comes back to help. And it'll be a side in for the Wave. It's a nice aerial ball by Johns, received by Miller, sent into space nicely by Hapgood.
She will look for McGuckin right in the middle.
That's a great ball. It's just escaping McGuckin. She looks for that tuck back again, but a great anticipation by the Norwalk defense. We haven't really seen the ball cross the 50 too much for Norwalk. It's a good job there on Wilkes to do a little maneuvering around, and nice reception there. Good save again.
Right in front, Ryan Hapgood, saved by the keeper, Ionides from the Bears. And that will be the end of the first half.
Quarter, so we'll close out the quarter.
Quarter.
Yep, we got it. We'll have 2 minutes, and then we'll return back for the second 15-minute quarter, and then we'll see halftime. So we'll see what changes or adjustments that the Bears may make based on what they're seeing from Darien, and if it can help them generate some attack.
We'll be right back on the DAF Media Network. And we are back for the start of the second quarter. Darien 3-0 against Norwalk.
So it's a beautiful day. It's a little late to have our game started, but actually a little better later on because it's a little cooler. It's been pretty warm today. Darien is 1-0 on the season, defeating Wilton on last Friday, 5-0. And then some hard matches coming up with Ridgefield on Friday. That'll be underneath the lights at 7 p.m. and DAF will be bringing that game to you as well. And then Staples coming up next with some really good teams in the FCIAC. Very strong FCIAC this year. Kind kind of count last year as a bust across the board because as COVID had its way with kind of everything sports related. So Darien has made a few changes in the lineup. For the quarter, for the entire half, whichever team has possession will maintain possession. So the Wave having possession again. John's being brought up from the defense line, probably to throw an aerial ball into that corner to see if they can, again, get some attack. So getting the ball inside their offensive 25 and see if they can put a stop here. And they do successfully.
Intercepted by Hapgood.
Bilodeau makes a nice ball there. So, too bad. No one in position to be able to get that ball. Maddie Holt making a great run and saves that ball from going out of bounds. She pulls the ball over to, some good little stick work there, and unfortunately dribbles herself right out of bounds. It's going to be a 16-yard hit coming out. Let's see if the Bears can get this ball out of their defensive 25. Here's Holt again putting a stop, but Bears maintaining possession, and then Holt getting again and finds a foot. So it'll be a wave ball. Great ball right into Savino, who maintains possession. She can just pass out one more ball over. There it is, over to Bilodeau, who loses possession.
Norwalk definitely going to have to find a way to get across Darien's 50.
Yeah, so you hear Seaberg here trying to commenting on it, trying to get the, generating the attack quickly when they get possession, and it sounds like it's not happening fast enough for him. There's Wilkes, sends the ball over to Bilodeau. Hapgood still in, make a nice little first touch there and see if she can find McGuckin and tuck back, and McGuckin does get her stick on it. Oh, and almost a nice little reverse flick there on Miller.
Just wide from Ruthie Miller.
It's good ball movement here. And broken up again by Miller. A little touch there for Wave to maintain possession, but it looks like there was a foul there. So again, the Bears with an opportunity to get this ball out of their defensive 25 on the right side of the field, see if they can generate some attack here. And here's
Darien getting possession once again.
Back to Johns. That ball gets swept over to Wilkes. And she's looking to find Savino in the center, which she does. And now, if you're looking ahead, they have a 4v3 conversion. If Wave can get this ball, great save again by Tyanidis, and another save, another stick save while she's on the ground. So she's getting probably the most action of any of anybody on the Bears, I would say. And it looks like there was another goal. Kind of missed that in the scramble.
I believe that was Ryan Hapgood for her second of the night, or the evening rather.
So Tyanidis doing a great job making that first save, second save. She even made a great stick save from the ground, but then it's under too much attack. Need a little help from her defense there. So we move to 4-0, 3 minutes into the second quarter.
Ryan Hapgood with a goal for Darien.
Savino taking that ball from Wave, and Wilkes doing a nice little move there, eliminating her opponent, and ball goes right up to McGuckin, who just mistraps a touch. Let's see if so here comes Maddie Holt coming in, but it looks like it was a third-party obstruction. And it's like a moving pick that you set in basketball, not allowed in field hockey. Good job on the Bears. Nice little pull through. I'm going to try to say Chan's name properly. I believe it's Dagavedis, and I've known her for a very long time, and I should know how to say her last name at this point, but I just don't. Here's Savino again, wheeling her way through some Norwalk defense. She finds
Tori Stockdale, number 8.
Stockdale makes a nice decision to send that ball back, and oh, great ball by Johns. Finding the space on the field. Holt, who's been a great help on this left side, using her body nicely to eliminate. Here comes Miller. Great save again by Tyanidis. Looks like that's going to be a long hit. So the ball goes off the defense or the goalie accidentally over the end line. It's a 25-yard hit. It comes out a long hit to the 25-yard line. And it has to go out even to the spot of the foul. Here's Johns. She's going to pull that ball by 5 and then send it right in. Hopefully someone will get a stick on it this time. And it's the Bears. Here comes Miller and gets that ball over to McGuckin, who makes a nice move. Yeah, that'll be the Bears' ball coming out. So if you are just joining us, we are 6 minutes into the second quarter of Norwalk Darien field hockey game. Second home game for Darien. First game against Wilton with a win for the Wave, 5-0. Was meant to be away, but the Warriors field was unplayable, so we transferred it to a home game here. And there's Stockdale with a hit off that back foot. Good job by Savino. Send it in. Hapgood still in. Good job by the Bears defense to break that up and not allow Hapgood to just dribble in and go for her third goal. Hat trick. Here's Wilkes with the ball on the right side of the field. She's going to try to find the space, which will probably go to Johns. Yep. And now left side open, or she might try to penetrate. Here's McGuckin with a great cutback. Nice ball over to Holt. And Holt puts that on net. And first save by Tyanidis, and the ball gets just behind her. And great job on the Bears defense to first make that attempt, but the wave of bounce was just there.
I believe that was a goal by Catherine Savino, her first of the night.
I think that might be her first goal of the season.
Darien appears to be making some substitutions, taking Hapgood and McGuckin off, as well as Tori Stockdale.
So Miller loses possession of the ball. We have Lindsay Turner entering the match at center forward. Johns and Wilkes switching positions. John's taking the ball down the right sideline and sends that ball right down the line. Unfortunately, it goes out of bounds. Nobody to receive it. Turnover to the Bears, who take a nice quick hit, and the ball's right back with Johns.
Will be Norwalk ball in the center of the field.
All right, it's off Savino. Oop, yeah. Holt gets her stick right in there, so it was fortunate that she was there because there was a swing and a miss there, so that created some danger. Good job by Holt again. She's been pretty active in this match. She's had a lot of opportunity on this left side to help the ball move. Yeah. So that was just undercut. Good job to start it off right away by Bilodeau. And she's looking for DeMarc, who came in at right attack. Getting the umpire signaling for that ball to be taken at the spot of the foul. Can generally be taken within a stick length distance, but if it's any further than that, then. Here's Massey. She sends that ball in, and Turner, doing a great job. A little elimination there. And Holt picking that right back up at the top of the circle, sending the ball in, and the Bears able to clear that ball out. So the ball's with Wilkes on the right sideline. She's going to take that ball 5. Good stick work there, and she brings the ball in, trying to cross over and find her teammate. And Turner just in front of the ball a little bit too far. Ball comes out to Johns. It's a nice little tuck back, and
Holt will lose possession.
Darien's been able to do a great job. They haven't gotten too much pressure from the Bears on that transfer back, so they're able to switch the sides of the field and change the point of attack pretty effectively. I would say that's been a key to their counterattack when they get the ball. So we have a few switches here. You have Kate DeMark at the right attack, Lindsay Turner at center attack, Miller at the left attack. The defense has stayed the same, but there's been some switches in the midfield as well with Massey and Savino. Holt coming back for the ball. Chan looking to find Massey in the center of the field, but that gets picked off by the Bears. And now Holt sending the ball down the left side in as well, and Miller not able to control that ball. So Bears once again with possession.
Kate DeMark will intercept the ball around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, she's quick. You don't want to send the ball anywhere within her stick reach because she's so quick. She'll get there before she moves pretty fast, almost as fast as the ball goes. There's a turnover again, so Wave in possession of the ball. Here's Wilkes going to bring this ball right in. And nice moves, eliminations to maintain possession of that ball. She sends it over to Massey. Massey finding Johns in the back. Johns finding Holt. Holt taking that ball in. And there's a foot on the Bears, so it should stay Darien ball. Just wide of the net.
Norwalk possession after the miss from Lindsay Turner.
All right, Holt with a nice interception there, and if we look ahead in the match, there's a nice 4v3. Let's see if they can generate some. Oh, nice job. Ooh, it was a great save, and another good save, I believe, by defense. They're just on that line for Tyanidis, and the Bears defense does a great job clearing that ball out of their defensive circle. Here's Johns trying to bring this ball in, and she makes her way through a few of the Bears players, sends the ball into the circle, but again, and she rebounds that ball. Oh, nice ball sent in, and unfortunately, looks like Miller was just in a little bit too tight, and that ball went just behind her. So Turner coming off the field, and I believe we have now Tori Stockdale in. Let's see if I got that right. Nice little reverse shot, and just wide off the post again. Miller not able to get a stick on it.
Darien making it very hard for Norwalk to be able to get any kind of attack going throughout this course of the game.
Yeah, it's really been Darien possession for the majority of the match. If they turn the ball over by sending it into some pockets, that probably it's a good ball by John, sending it into that space there. Any of those aerial balls need to be sent into space or to a designated player. If it's into two players, it's a turnover. Taking that down the baseline, trying to find one of her teammates up. A nice save by Tyanidis again, and she's down. She recovers back well on her feet. And yeah, that Norwalk defender just unfortunately had someone in front of her on her own team and sent it right into the feet. So another attack penalty corner for the Wave.
Holtz appears to be taking the corner penalty again.
Yeah, so Holt is the inserter. She'll take this ball out, and then generally at the top you'll see Johns, Wilkes, and so then they'll have a battery up at top and kind of see where the defense comes. You generally have a fly come off. Now that ball needs to leave the circle, which is smart on Stockdale to take the, Wilkes to take that ball out. Nice save again by Tyanidis, and a nice lift up and over.
Right in front, Ruthie Miller just flips it up over the goalkeeper for her first goal of this match. It is now 6-0 Darien with about 36 seconds left in this half.
Good job on Miller's part to lift that ball. You know, we always say when the goalie goes down to go ahead and lift that ball up and over. So good thought process there to get that ball in.
Norwalk take possession.
Wilkes is right there to pick that ball up. She tries a reverse hit down, gets the ball to Stockdale, who loses possession. Good job by Norwalk. Now they're going to send that ball right through. If that ball could have come out flat, maybe they were able to maintain possession, but I think they were trying just before the half to get something generated. So we are at 6-0. Wave leading. Seems like it's been some good possession on the Wave part. Norwalk having a little bit of trouble generating any type of attack. So Wave looking off to a pretty good start for their second game of the season.
We'll be right back after this halftime. We'll be right back from DAF Media.
We are DAF Media, Darien's hometown source for sports, arts, and entertainment, established in 2017. We Are Community, a volunteer-based organization that gives nearly 50 Darien High School students hands-on experience in video production. We Are Cutting Edge, a STEM initiative. Students use cameras, computers, sound equipment, and innovative software. We Are Live, streaming 120 events per year on our YouTube channel. We Are On the Stage. We Are At the Big Games. We Are On the Field. We Are In the Gym. We Are On the Move, live streaming not only in Darien, but throughout southwestern Connecticut and the tri-state area. We are making a difference. We are DAF Media.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
We are DAF Media, Darien's hometown source for sports, arts, and entertainment, established in 2017. We Are Community, a volunteer-based organization that gives nearly 50 Darien High School students hands-on experience in video production. We Are Cutting Edge, a STEM initiative. Students use cameras, computers, sound equipment, and innovative software. We Are Live, streaming 120 events per year on our YouTube channel. We Are On the Stage. We Are At the Big Games. We Are On the Field. We Are In the Gym. We Are On the Move, live streaming not only in Darien, but throughout southwestern Connecticut and the tri-state area. We are making a difference. We are DAF Media. This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
And we are back from halftime. Now we will look at the first half stats. Darien 6-0 against the Bears. The Bears have 0 shots to Darien's 16. The Darien's goalie is yet to face a shot, as the Bears goalie has 10 saves. There are 0 penalty strokes for both teams, but Darien has 3 penalty corners in which they converted I believe 1 goal on early in this match.
Here we go, ladies.
I believe we should be getting started pretty quickly now, as halftime has come to an end. We're back.
If you want. We are returning back for the second half of the Norwalk Darien field hockey match. Darien is winning 6-0. They're attacking down this right sideline right now. You're going to see some subs in with the score being what it is. And so giving some other players an opportunity to get in the match. We have Vivi Rooney, looks like Olivia Durbin in as well. Brooke Bilodeau still in. Nice step in there. It's a Bears ball, and now the Bears are entering their offensive 25 for the first time in the match. And that ball goes over the end line, so it'll be wave ball coming out. 16-yard hit. There's Emma DeGraff. So Casey Bonneau also in the game match for the first time, second half. See her over there in the orange cleat. She's pretty easy to pick out there. So Bonneau taking the ball on that left side in. Now you'll notice that we've changed sides for the half. So, oh, that ball just trapped right under Chinese feet and almost just sneaking behind her. Nice save again. Oh, and it just gets right underneath. So I believe that is that Turner?
I believe Lindsay Turner had the goal there.
Great job. So you're going to see a few of these players. If you were present at the semifinal state match last year for the FCIAC, unfortunately COVID had a bit to play in that, and the varsity team was quarantined based on playing another team that had a COVID positive player. So Darien was taken out of the playoffs for that reason. So the JV team stepped up and played in the varsity position against Greenwich. Interesting year last year. So we had Vivi Rooney, who just took that ball, who was in that match. You had Brooke Bilodeau was out with an injury. Emma DeGraff was in that match. She's just letting that ball roll out on the end line. Lindsay Turner, who I believe just scored the goal. Is that what he?
I believe she did.
So Wave is up 7-0 now, early on in the second half.
Norwalk creating some offense here.
Mm-hmm.
Right in front. Goes out of bounds.
There's Grace Ledoux with her first movement of the game. She made a little attempt to come out and save that ball, a little fake. I think she knew that ball was going out of bounds and just let it roll off the line. There's Bilodeau, who did a good job cutting to the ball. Stockdale with some good moves, but she lifted the ball up into the opponent, and the official calling that as dangerous, creating danger, sending that ball into the opponent in the air. Here's Bilodeau taking that ball right away. Bilodeau sending that ball up, but looks like Durbin not aware that that ball was coming to her, and it just pops right into her feet. And here we go. That's a great ball outside for the Bears. Nice little give and go passes for the Bears here, able to get this ball down again inside their offensive 25. Emma DeGraff finding a foot of the opponent, and if there's no advantage there, but Darien maintains possession. So nice ball by Stockdale to send that ball out of their defensive. Here are the Bears trying to transfer this ball.
It will stay there in possession.
Nice cut back by Durbin there, but she's not able to maintain control of the ball. So. Oh, nice right pull there. And one touch pass sends that ball out, but she ain't getting that ball to Bonneau, getting on the left side of the field, and Bonneau sends that ball up. Oh, and I have to correct myself. It's Benoit, but I am a French speaker, and so if I were to look at that name in French, it would be Bonneau, but it's Casey Benoit. So I'm saying it how it phonetically is spelled, but Americanized, it's Benoit, so we're gonna go with that. All right, so Darien in possession. We're on the left sideline.
Darien trying to get it to Benoit. She'll carry it down the sideline.
And she sends that ball into the circle without carrying the ball 5 meters, and so that's a penalty, as we know, and so it's going to be coming out. Ball goes back to DeGraff. He's going to transfer this ball over to Rooney. And he's going to look wide, find Bilodeau. Bilodeau cuts back for it, but doesn't make it quite in time, so Bears ball on their left sideline. And Tori Stockdale there. They have both Ashley and Tori Stockdale on the team, so they are twins. DeGraff sending that ball through to Savino. And the Bears trying to generate some attack, but every time they seem to get this ball through, it looks like the Wave defense is able to get a stick on it first. Here goes Savino, kind of channeling through, doing some great stick work. She's under a little bit of a pressure, but does a nice right pull, and then sends that ball to get some circle entry, but Bears right there, and it looks like it's coming right back to her. Oh, sorry, that's Bilodeau.
Right in front for Turner. A little far left.
So Benoit's going to have this ball over on the left side, just at the 25-yard line. She's also going to try to there she goes, carries the ball. And now she can take this ball into the circle if she'd like. She's bringing it around to the right side. It's on the back, and she finds a foot there from, yep. So it'll be just outside the circle for that foot foul. So Rooney who's got to bring it just outside the circle. Now, once again, even though she's outside the circle, every player on the field has got to remain 5 yards away. And Rooney also must carry this ball or pass to her teammate before she goes in the circle. She finds DeGraff back. DeGraff sends a ball right in, hoping for someone to get a touch, but that was lifted and dangerous. There's DeGraff again. Opens the ball up to Rooney. Rooney to Bilodeau. Bilodeau able to maintain possession. And loses it just over the sideline.
Norwalk with possession in the Darien zone.
So Norwalk sending that ball.
Just out of bounds.
Yeah, so we're going to have a side in for Darien. Rooney, who's a senior, has been with this program all 4 years, high school. And again, there's Durbin, who's also a senior, sending the ball back, finding Stockdale. And here's Benoit again, who pulls her defender outside and then does some great stick work to bring it in. And she's finding that space there. And that looks like Miller. And
her pass through looks like it got deflected out.
Yep.
Still Darien ball.
So the official signaling for a long hit coming at the 25. And it looks like DeGraff will be, she's sending it to Stockdale. So you can see they're going to try to find the space on the field, and then this is what Darien's been doing so well in this match is they have been, oh, nice cut there by Durbin to stop that ball from going over the end line, but intercepted by Norwalk, and here is Bilodeau to try to make a save, but unfortunately the ball rolls over. So as I was saying, the Wave has been doing a great job of finding the space on the field and trying to pull the defense out so they can counterattack effectively. There's Durbin makes a Turner that makes a nice cut to the ball, and unfortunately there's a stick obstruction on the Wave, so ball will be Bears. Norwalk gaining possession and coming out.
With 5 minutes remaining in the third, Darien is up 7-0.
Lindsey Turner making a run for that ball, and the Bears maintaining possession, trying to clear it out of their defensive 25. It looks like Durbin was there with a stick on it, and a great change of field right there for the Bears, giving them an opportunity to clear the ball, but Stockdale right there. She sends the ball over to Benoit, who sends the ball down to Miller, but picked off by the Bears again.
Benoit in the corner.
And she maintains possession of the ball. It's great stick work, and she brings it. And she earns. Now, is this just outside, or did she earn? She earned an attack penalty corner. So we're going to see the fourth, I believe, attack penalty corner. None for the Bears just yet, but for the Wave. So it looks like Benoit's at the top. Is that?
It looks like Latimer will be taking that.
So there's a good insert. Nice stop by Casey, and she gets it in, and unfortunately no one touches that ball, just wide on the right side. So we have just over 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. I am going to sign off. So good luck, gentlemen, with the rest of the broadcast. And we will see you on Friday night for a very exciting game against Richfield, who actually were FCIAC. Let's see. Sorry, where did they beat Staples last year, again with COVID being. So Richfield coming with a strong team. We're looking forward for a really great match on Friday night. So join us back again. Of course, finish this game out, but I will see you then. Signing off, Kari Johns. Thank you. Enjoy, guys. Do you want your treats I brought up for you? Nobody?
Darien attacking into Norwalk's zone right in front. Looks like in another penalty corner. Latimer again will be taking it.
Once again, Darien from the corner.
Right in front, Olivia Durbin just could not control, and it will be Norwalk's possession. Darien possession right in the middle of the field. Will go out of bounds, resulting in Norwalk's possession. Darien quickly to get the possession back, but once again, will be taken by Norwalk. Olivia Durbin trying to save it right before it goes out, but could not control it, resulting in Norwalk's possession. DeGraff over to Benoit, just a bit wide for her, and it will be Norwalk's possession. Benoit with the interception, over to Lindsay Turner. Benoit looking for space, finds it, puts it into the middle, but it will go out of bounds. And that is the end of the third. This broadcast has come from the DAF Media Network, which is a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. We'll be right back after this short break. A quick look ahead at the Darien schedule. Friday, September 17th at 7 p.m., Darien will be facing Ridgefield at home, which we will be streaming. And on Wednesday, September 22nd at 4 p.m., Darien will take on the 2019 state champions, Westport Staples, which we will also be filming. Darien, 7-0 lead against Norwalk. And we will begin the fourth quarter pretty soon. Darien will quickly take possession, but we'll give it right back to Norwalk. Norwalk will set up. DeGraff will try to find Morgan Massey. And she will get it right through that Norwalk defense over to Benoit. She'll put it in. Unfortunately, it was not touched. So it will be Norwalk's possession. Bilodeau hits it a bit too far for Miller. Gemma Ward loses possession for Norwalk. I believe it is a penalty corner for Darien. I think the 6th of the game. Let's see what Darien can do, as Latimer will be taking it for Darien. Save by Norwalk. Benoit trying to find something. Looks like it hit the foot of Benoit, resulting in the possession of Norwalk. Goalie will kick the ball out of bounds, as Miller was right in front. Torrey Stockdale hits it out. Bilodeau will try to find Latimer in the middle. Massey tried to get that possession, but it appeared to be an infraction, resulting in Norwalk continuing with possession. Latimer will quickly find Benoit, who's carrying it up, who has a good chance. Saved by the goalie. Norwalk with a pretty good chance here. Oh, turns it over though to Emma DeGraff. Right back to Norwalk. Seaberg upset with that, as he would rather see his offense settle down and get a good shot off rather than taking a chance like that. Bilodeau unable to handle that. Lodo tried to find Ruthie down the sideline, but it was a bit too far. Kick save from the Norwalk keeper. Still Darien ball. Latimer unable to cross that right in front. McGuckin is back on the field, as I believe she has sat out most of the third, if not all. Casey Benoit to McGuckin. Bit far, but a great save from the keeper from the Bears. I believe they're giving the goal to Ruthie Miller. I think there was confusion between both teams.
Ruthie Miller.
I believe that is Ruthie's second goal of the night, which makes it 8-0 Darien with about 6:30 remaining in the fourth. Intercepted by DeGraff. We'll get it to Rooney. Great move there to get by that Norwalk defender. But now Norwalk's right in front. Darien will take possession. Benoit will get it. It's past one. And we'll find Latimer. Here's a great chance here. Another save by the goalie. White will carry the ball in. Darien will start up their offense, putting it back in their own zone, and they'll find Stockdale. Rooney finds Stockdale. Stockdale with a good move to get around her defender. Norwalk's possession on the sideline. Darien will start with possession at about the 15-yard line, which will be controlled by Tori Stockdale, who tries to find Benoit. She'll get possession. She's carrying it up the sideline. And it will be Norwalk possession. Be Norwalk's possession. McGuckin has possession in the Norwalk zone. Finds DeMark. DeMark tries to get it back to McGuckin. Bit behind. And it will be a turnover for Darien. We got about 1:30 remaining. Stockdale tried to find Miller. Benoit Miller with the interception there. We'll take it in. Finds Benoit. Unable to control it. Right in front for Kate DeMark. Which makes it 9-0 with 3 seconds remaining in the game. And that's it for the game. Darien coming out on top, 9-0. I want to give a big shout out to our crew tonight. On cameras we had Louis Paul Bremer V, Riley Galoo, and our director was Chris Fallon. Instant replay, Eric Bellingham, and graphics was Braden Shank. And again, our advisor, Damian Andrews. And that will be it for tonight. DAF is a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. We'll see you next time on the DAF Media Network.